Hello, all whose shutters are tiny but pictures are huge. I figured since our lazy hosts, hashtag sarcasm, I have decided to take the week off from their free podcast. I just want to have some iPhone talk. Now, if you notice behind me, there's white stuff on the ground. So I figured this would be a good time, at least for those as a quick reminder, or those who maybe live in the South who aren't used to cold temperatures, to give a little hints and tips that I kind of figured out for cold weather things. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't think of, and a lot of people don't think of this because they have to call AAA when their car battery dies, is that these batteries do not like cold at all. They like nice room temperature things, and when you get to like it is now, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's cold outside. So having these little chargers are really, really helpful. And I like, honestly, I like the more inexpensive ones. So this one I got from a place that has everything that is $5 and less. Don't want to give the store name per se, but basically you can just charge it up and it adds a little extra boost. Especially good if you're in the middle of, let's say, I don't know, doing from frozen waterfalls and your battery starts to die on you. And the other thing is, if you're going to be around water or a snowy area, or if it's going to snow or ice or something like that, I don't have one, but having a waterproof case if you're a little on the klutzy side is not the worst thing in the world. The worst thing you want to do, because this happened to an old foot phone I had, was it fell out of my pocket, fell right into a puddle of half frozen goo that had salt in it, and I didn't realize it fell out until hours later, and it's dead. So you don't want that to happen to your nice, wonderful iPhones. Things for you to help you take pictures a little bit easier. You may be thinking, it's cold, I want big, heavy, thick gloves. These are great, these are wonderful for keeping your hands warm, but they're a little on the klutzy side to actually do anything with. Again, they keep your hands warm, that's great, wonderful. They're kind of hard. This is a 6 Plus, so this is the larger phone. It's a little hard to use the phone with these gloves on because they're so big and bulky. You get to get the capacitive touch ones. Now, you can either, get the really nice leathery ones, or these ones I got because I signed up for a race that happened in November and they figured it's cold, you're going to need gloves. But they also have the little capacitive touch on it where if I want to, I can actually just slide over here and start using the phone and taking photos there. So it actually works with the phone and works really well. So you don't have to go completely expensive on those. Also, the other thing that a lot of people forget about is, and this is true when you're driving too, the snow is white, obviously, and therefore is really reflective. So a pair of sunglasses. You don't need the most expensive sunglasses in the world, but just something that it helps you so you're not blinded by the snow as you're trying to take whatever photos, and maybe something you can slip in your pocket also. Lastly, things for you, and of course all the weathermen do this in November or October or whenever, no matter where you live, say, well, here's some tips for those who have never lived in the cold before, and we're like, we've lived in the cold all our lives. Dress in layers. I mean, you don't have to get the heaviest outfit that you have on, because first of all, it's bulky, it's hard to move. You want to take pictures, you want to be mobile. Also, if you're walking a good amount, you're going to get warm. You just want to start maybe unzipping one or two things, So I have like a shirt, I have a sweater here, I have this, I have a hood here, and the other thing is your headgear. Now, you could go with the simple tassel cap here, which is nice and warm, keeps your head warm and everything. But one thing I like, and I picked this up a couple years ago, nondescript name, was this thing that looks like this. Now, normal hat, you can see perfectly fine. If it gets cold, colder, windier, and I'm having trouble, this has a nice little thing where I can put it over my face here and keep a little bit warmer. And the big problem I have with a lot of scarves and things, I wear glasses, I start breathing, the only way it goes up, and my glasses fog up and I can't see. So you can actually pop a thing like this out and go, grandfather, I am a knight of Ren. I will avenge you. Also, it helps you can breathe out at the bottom so your glasses don't fog up. Kind of a nice little helping touch there. Hope everyone found some things helpful here and some things that were, different from what you're used to. Thanks so much for watching and have a great week. Bye.